What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to another Warframe video. So we got a discussion video today about the 1999 update. There is an aspect of it I think is a little bit of a miss, and then after thinking about this aspect being a miss in the 1999 update, I remember the exact same thing happened with Whispers in the Wall and Dante Unbound last year. So let's get right into the wasting of all these resources from the new tile sets. We're going to have a discussion on this and what DE hopefully will do eventually to make this not an issue. But yeah, right now I do view it as a pretty massive issue with the 1999 update. So let's get right into it. Before we do, make sure to sub to this channel. We do daily Warframe video uploads, build videos, news videos, discussion videos, all that kind of stuff in a place Warframe content. And yeah, we'll have a new build video tomorrow and the weekly reset overview video on Sunday with those new weekly reset items like the calendar. So yeah. So today we're talking about these resources from the 1999 tile set. So, you know, Tech Rot Chitin, Tech Rot Motherboard, a Fervon collection or whatever it's called, a Fervon sample. There's like 4 different resources that drop here at least. And I gotta let you know right now that these resources are not really used for a whole lot in the game. Will that change in the future? Maybe. But for right now, you use these resources to build the new weapons, and you might need to use them to build Set 09. The total amount of these resources you need are like under a couple hundred. So I'm going to go ahead and show you right now in the city what you actually use these new resources and what these resources look like. So here we are in the city. I'm going to go ahead and show you what we're talking about. So the air quotes rare resources are actually the high tier rewards from some of these bounties. So experimental arc relay, that's one of the resources. Tech Rot Motherboard is a rare reward from level 2 bounty. Tech Rot Motherboard times 4, the rare reward from a tier 3 bounty. So as you see, these resources are quite distributed across the areas you'll be farming in this game. So you have Tech Rot Chitin, Tech Rot Motherboard everywhere basically for these, and you got a lot of rare resources in the uncommon reward for tier 9. So whenever you get one of these resources, reminder that these resources are not used for very much. They're used for basically building Volt's weapons. So let's go ahead and show how much of that you need. Oh, by the way, once you get rank 5 with the Syndicate, you get like random civilians in the town. If you care about that. Well, I actually think it's a little bit more annoying than before, but you can't turn it back anyway, so whatever. So you use those resources to build like Site 09. So for Tech Rot Motherboard, you need 8 of that. You need, yeah, so for Tech Rot Motherboard in general, 14 to build Site 09. And then you need you need 5 for that. And yeah, so probably you're looking at probably about like 50-ish of these resources to like build this stuff. Cool. How many thousand do you think we have already? Just a guess. Like I'm gonna guess I have about 4,000 Tech Rot Motherboard already just from playing the missions. So what do we usually do in Warframe when we have an excess of resources? If you're not like, you know, mid game or late game player, might not have the best answer for that because you might not be stacked up on resources. But the answer is we take the resources to the Helminth to feed it for Helminth resources such as bile, synthetics, and stuff like that. But here is the massive issue with the Warframe 1999 update. Those resources cannot be given to the Helminth for food. And to take it another step further, this exact issue is plaguing the Cavia from last year. The resources from the Cavia cannot be used still. It's been out for over a year. So now the resource from the Zeramon could be. That was about 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah, the Cavia resources cannot, though. So Entrati Obels, Necrocoil, what else drops down there, right? Like, the stuff on the Cavia is also not in resources. So we have now 2 massive updates that we cannot use any of the new resources for Helminth resources. And of course, like I said, you can use stuff from the Zeramon 2 years ago, but that's from a 2-year-old planet. We should be able to use the resources from the current update, and heck, maybe even the update from last year, the Whispers in the Wall, to feed the Helminth. It is kind of unfair that we're getting all these drops, and these resources are doing literally nothing. Like, they're just going to stack up. You're going to have nothing to use them on, because you can only build Sun 09 twice. So, okay, maybe you need, like, what, like 100 or 200 total if you really build everything in the game and build a second copy of Sun 09. So, to me, this is a big fail. I think that DE should change this. They should make all the resources from the Cavia, last year's update, Whispers of the Wall, make those all able to be used for Helminth. If they don't want the new 99 resources to work for Helminth for some reason, I think they should eventually. Like, they should eventually work on this stuff Because as of right now, you're getting all these resource drops that are going to do nothing. They're going to do, and also, it's a bunch of the bounty rewards too. If you're getting a, air quotes, rare resource from a bounty, but it's a resource you can't even use, then why is it, who cares if it's rare in the first place, right? It's like you got nothing from the bounty drop. You're basically doing the bounties to open the infested cache in the bounty to get the arcanes. The actual end of mission rewards, the only good thing there is basically the 4200 end of, or like a Cyto 9 part or whatever. So that's some of my issues with the update, guys. I think the update is very good, besides a couple other things. But yeah, this being an issue is actually nothing surprising as it is. I'm going to the caveat right now to show you. This is the exact same thing we had last year. So I don't know why DE does this. You look at any other normal node, like the Plains of Eidolon, I believe that all that stuff can be fed for Bile. For the Fortuna, same exact thing. So here's what I'm talking about here with this planet. So
I know what it must have cost
right here, well, not that, but this, I haven't done this for a while. So yeah, trade for Voka. So the only thing you can use these resources for, Necrocoil and Trotty Obels, is building the minimal things they have here, or collecting it for like basically Vokas. But as you can see, I have over 5 million in Trotty Obels, and you can't turn those in for Bile. Or for anything. You can't turn in Necrocoil. I have 98,000 Necrocoil. Can't do that for Bile. This exact situation is going to happen with 1999. Actually, no, it's already happening with 1999, where we have, 50 times the amount of resources we'll ever need for anything in the entire update, and there's nothing to spend it on. So, yeah. Now, as far as some other issues with 1999, not as big of ones, but I think that a lot of people have been kind of annoyed with this, but DE basically made it seem like the dating sim, like the Kim thing, was not going to be as required as it is right now. But you do need to have, like, I think it's like liked rank or something like that to hit the next syndicate rank with the hex. So they did make it sound like you didn't have to do it at all. And I will tell you what, DE is not technically lying. You don't need to do the dating sim at all, but it's extremely painfully slow if you don't use the dating sim to level up the syndicate, because you could get 1 chemistry level per hex member from doing 1 bounty for them each day, which is a combat bounty. But after that, if you don't talk to them with this anymore, it takes a while to get the like status to get to the rank 3 or whatever rank 5 it is. So that is a bit of a controversy right now, where DE made it seem like it wasn't as needed as it actually is. Because like this calendar stuff doesn't need the dating sim at all. This is like free loot and stuff like that just from grinding, not needed. But this stuff, it is the higher ranks of the syndicate are locked behind actually having these characters trusted level or whatever. So yeah, they said on stream it's just if you want to learn about the characters and learn some new lore and stuff like that. When the game actually came out, they're not technically wrong. But if you were to just do the bounties only to rank up the syndicate, you would not get liked level for a while from doing bounties only. So it is, it's hard to say that they're not telling the truth. They were telling the truth technically. You did not need to do a dating sim, but if you don't do a dating sim, you're basically shooting yourself in the foot as far as leveling up the syndicate. So that's basically it for the video, guys. I'll see you on stream soon. Yeah, happy holidays. Have a great holiday season on that, and yeah, new videos every day. Not stop on that. All right, guys, take it easy. Peace.